Rewrite the quadratic function in standard form and give the vertex. So standard form of a quadratic looks like y equals a times the quantity x minus h quantity squared plus k. To get it in that form, we have to use the process of what's known as completing the square, or we could potentially use the vertex formula, but oftentimes completing the square is a little bit easier, even though there's a couple of steps in the process. What we do is separate the items that have a x with it from the constant. And that just means to insert a set of parentheses so that we can separate the two groups. Now, to complete the square, what we do is we take the coefficient that's multiplying the value x, which in this case is 6, and we take that number, divide it by 2, so that gives me 3, and then square it. So 3 squared is 9. So I'm going to add 9 right here in the equation, but to keep everything balanced, I have to also then subtract 9 on the outside. And the nice thing about completing the square is this perfect square trinomial is set up so it factors into x plus 3 quantity squared. There's not really any work we have to do in factoring that, because it's always going to be x plus half of this number. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, so x plus 3. Of course, if this was x minus 6x, it would be x minus 3, but effectively just take half of this number and attach it to your x. The outside, easy as well. 12 minus 9 is positive 3. Now we have it in standard form, so the vertex. The nice thing about standard form is in standard form, the vertex is just the coordinates h comma k. But do be careful that the negative in front of the h tells you to take the opposite of that value. So this vertex would be located at negative 3, positive 3.